Very often, when a game comes out, you can also get it with a Steelbook, an alternative game case made of metal that typically looks awesome as all hell. Now, even though these are rather sought after, it seems barely anyone is talking about them. When I searched Steelbook collections on YouTube, I found a lot more people talking about Blu-ray ones rather than video game ones, and it just boggles my mind just how few people are talking about them. So let's set this straight by showcasing some of the video game Steelbooks that you can get. Hello fellow gamers, and this is a small selection of Steelbooks from my own collection. Okay, so I guess since Pokemon Sword and Shield have recently come out, I may as well start with these ones. If you ordered the games individually, you'd get a Steelbook for each of the Sword and Shield titles. Each of them show off the legendary Pokemon you can catch in those games, Zacian and Zamazenta on the front. On the back, you've got either a Sword or Shield emblem, and that emblem is also continued on the inside of each of these cases. However, if you ordered the twin pack, you only got the one steel case, and that was this limited edition gold one. It's got Zacian and Zamazenta on the front and back of it, and the whole case is got a gold shimmer all across it. And on the inside you've got a full artwork of the Galar region. This is where Sword and Shield is based. And you've also got slots for 2 cartridges, which is rather handy. Now we're moving on to another one which I got recently, which is Luigis Mansion's 3 Steelbook. I got this one on launch in Halloween 2019. The artwork is very much the same as the original case for the game, but it does extend all the way to the back with a scared Luigi and his Polterpup. Now the inside's not all that interesting, it just looks like a repeated pattern of a carpet or wallpaper pattern from the hotel that he's in. But the unique feature of this one is that it glows in the dark. Keep it under a bright light for a while and in the dark, the Luigi's Mansion 3 logo on the front will glow. There are also 2 ghosts on the back which glow in the dark as well. The next most recent one I picked up was back in September 2019, the steel case for Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening for the Switch. Now, Europe got a limited edition bundle with the game, a large art book, and this awesome Gameboy case. You can see here it shows the title screen from the original Game Boy game. There's some light embossing around the screen, the buttons, the speaker grill, and heck, even all around the battery compartment on the back. Now, as awesome a case this is, it kind of bugs me that there's a bit of a mistake on it. Did you spot it? Leave a comment down below. When you open it up, you're greeted with a scattering of screenshots from the original Game Boy game back in 1993. Other than the little mistake, I'm really impressed with the detail that they put on this steel case. Truly unique, and I'm so glad to have it in my collection. Okay, now since I've just talked about a Game Boy Steelbook, it makes sense for me to move on to a Game Boy Cartridge Steelbook. This is the one from the Samus Returns Legacy Edition that we got in Europe. I bought this on launch back in September 2017. You're starting to see a trend here. And a whole bunch of stuff came in the Legacy Edition, like art book, keyring, CD, badge, and this epic steelbook. As you can see, it's based on a typical Game Boy cartridge, particularly the Metroid 2 Return of Samus. This is what the game is based on. There's some appropriate embossing on the front and on the back of this case, so it really does feel like an enlarged Game Boy cartridge. It ain't gonna fit in the Game Boy Steelbook though. Another steelbook that I got at launch is No Man's Sky. This was back in August of 2016. Now, yes, I know, at launch people would have been laughing at me for paying more for the limited edition of this game. Or heck, even just buying it at launch. Now I think most of us can agree it's turned itself around, especially with its recent Beyond update. Now the limited edition came with this silver steelbook along with a comic and some extra DLC. The front of the steelbook shows the logo embossed all the way along the bottom with the Atlas symbol front and centre. Around the back it's the same silver pattern you'd see on the front with a Hello Games and PlayStation 4 logo on the bottom. And on the inside you're going to find the same artwork that you find on the front of the regular game case. Sticking with the PS4, we've got the Steelbook for Doom. I got this a couple of years ago as part of the special edition. That's the one with the Revenant statue. Both sides of this Steelbook show the same artwork of a Revenant starting to attack, and the Doom logo on the front is really nicely embossed. Now it's true, it's got a really nice dark red and gold shine to it, but it's on the inside where it really shines. Opening up this Steelbook shows some terrific dark artwork of the kind of demons you're going to be facing while playing through the game. It really sets the tone. I rather like it. Another Steelbook I picked up recently is this one for PS3's Killzone 3. I only got it for a couple of quid at a second-hand shop. It features the same Hellgas Trooper on the front as the regular box art does, but this time it's not set in a blizzard. It's got this really dark detailing on it, so the red eyes really shine through in the light. On the back, you've got the symbol for the Helgan Empire. They're the bad guys in this game. You can tell straight away they're the bad guys when you're playing along though, because they all have British accents. Of course. When you open up the case, the inside cover shows a beautifully detailed artwork of some ISA agents overlooking Pyrrhus City, burning and under attack. This is such a great picture that I feel it could even be framed and hung up in an art exhibit. Now to finish off this list of Steelbooks, we've got the one for Xenoblade Chronicles X for the Wii U. I picked this up with the game on launch back in December 2015. It was part of a limited edition pack with a couple of posters and this beautifully detailed Steelbook. If you were to compare this with the regular case, you'll notice the artwork isn't much different, but they've taken advantage of this being on a Steelbook by adding that shine on the X in the logo and on the jets on the mech, also known as a skell in the game. This artwork continues around the back of the steel case, showing the new Los Angeles base and some of Planet Mirror's terrain and wildlife. Opening up the Steelbook reveals two skells duking it out above New Los Angeles. These are just two examples of the artwork they used to promote Xenoblade Chronicles X, and I've got to say the artwork they did for the game is pretty amazing. I love it. So there you have it, that was just a small selection of Steelbooks from my own collection. How many of these did you recognise from your own collection? Let me know down below in the comments. And if you liked what I did here, I can always do more because I've got plenty other Steelbooks I can cover. If any of these interested you and you want to get hold of them for yourself, I'm going to leave some affiliate links in the description for you. But anyway, thanks so much for watching. Be sure to leave a like and even consider subscribing to the channel, and I'll catch you all next time.